So hello everyone, welcome to another video. So in this video we will cover the last topic means the Python encapsulation. So what does encapsulation means? So encapsulation is all about protecting data inside a class. So it means keeping data and methods together in a class while controlling how the data can be accessed from the outside of the class. This prevents accidental changes to your data and hides the internal details of how your class works. In the easy way or in the easy word, I would like to say that encapsulation means hiding the data, means wrapping the data into the singular unit. So encapsulation means wrapping data and method together inside a class and controlling how the data is accessed by the network or the computer. So we will move to the private properties. Here you can see that one basic program is given here. Create a private class property name as is age. So here you can see that line number 8 person of it is not contribute age. This will cause an error. So here you can see that we have firstly create a class name as person. If you have not seen my Oops starting basic concept where I have talked about the class, how to make a class, how to make an object. So firstly go to that video and see that lecture. Then you have to come on this lecture. So we have made a class name as person. Then we have used the def init keyword, then self is important and used in every case. So here we have to print the name and age. So self dot name is equal to name and self dot age is equal to age. So age and name is the private property. So here we have taken a variable name as p1. Then we have take that class name as person here and called it with the name is email and age is 25. Here it is causing an error because here no underscore will be there. So if I will print, so it will not cause an error. It will print email and 25. Email and 25. Wait for that private property. So here you can see that it will cause an error. We will move to further. There are same coders as the before code. Here one more code is given. Class person definite keyword again. Let's take one more example by my side. You will clear it. Wait for Let's take a simple code by my side. So we will go to our website. I have used a online compiler. You can also log into the VS Studio Code. So here we have to make a class name as student. Then we have to use the definite keyword. Self is important. Self comma name. We have to print here the name and the marks of the student. So here name. Then the next line self dot name equal to name. Then we have to use again the def keyword. because if you want to make a function, you know that def is the keyword. So def, we have to show the marks, show marks, then self again, then we have to print, then we have to take a variable name where we have to call the class student. So here we have to take the student. So here you doesn't mismatch. Here the student is in the capital letter and here in the small letter. So here we have to call the student, then the values like the name and the age of name and the marks. That something network issue is there, that's why. So we have to put the name here and the marks. So like name is and the marks is uh, I have not included the curly braces in commas here because it is an integer type and Krishna is a string type value. That's why I have uses the double commas. So then at the last we have to print student for a minute student dot name and in the next line student dot show marks. So we have to run and execute the code. Here you can see that the code has run. So I have told you earlier that encapsulation means wrapping the data into the singular unit. There are many line of code, so we have to short the code and write the correct form. So you can see that in this line of code, we have make a class name as a student. Then again, we have to print the name and the parts of that. So again, we have to print self.name and self.marks, and we have to show the marks. So here you can see that we have taken another variable name as a student and initializer means call the function by the student and the values. Name is Krishna and the marks is 90. Then we have print the name and the so the output is Krishna and 90. So I hope you all clear this. So these are the same questions here. Here again, you can see that we have make a class name and person. Again, definite keyword. We have to find here the name and the salary of that person. So then the person is name is Linus and the salary is 50,000. You can see Linus and the salary is 50,000. So these questions are as simple. So on moving further, there are some questions given, MCQ based question. So how do you make a property private in Python? So you can see here before going on this lecture, I have taught you at the starting private properties. In Python, you can make properties private by using a double underscore prefix. So kindly remember this because in the MCQ questions, not in the subjective type question, but in the objective type questions, these questions can be come in your CAs midterm exams. So double underscore property. So I think you all clear this question. So the next question is also given. So kindly read the question twice and thrice. because inside the question, in sub questions, the answer all also given there. So here a class person means a class name as person is given. Then definite keyword we have to find the self and the age. Here you can see that p1 dot age. So at the starting, what is the age of that person? So what do you think? The output is 25 or error. The output will be error. Why? You can also ask why the output is error. Because in Python, prefixing an attribute with two leading underscores like under underscore age invokes name mangling, which can cause an error. So move to the last question. One more MCQ question is given here. What is the purpose of encapsulation? So I have taught you twice or thrice. What is the purpose of encapsulation? So I am waiting for a response. Kindly DM in the comment box. So I hope you all get the answer and comment in the comment box given the answer. The output will be to protect data and control how it can be. So this is the part of the encapsulation. And one code challenge is most important because if you have studied something, so you must practice one or two questions to get the better knowledge on that topic. So here one question is given. Create a class name as scoreboard, add init a function with the score parameter, add a method called getScore. We have to find the getScore, create an object s1 with the score 0. We have to again create a object. At the starting, firstly we have to create a class. At the fourth step, we have to create an object and print the score of s1. So it is as like simple question. We have practiced it earlier also. At the first, we have to create the scoreboard class. So firstly, we have to make class score class scoreboard. Then we have to use the def init function, init function. Then again underscore self is important. We have to find the score. That's why only single score will be here. Self underscore score. We have to find the score. Then def keyword again to get the score. You can see here in the third line, we have to add a method called getScore that return the private score. So here get get score self. Then we have to return the private score. Return private score means self dot score. In the fourth line, create an object s1 with a score of 0. So take a variable name as s1, then scoreboard, scoreboard with 0. We have initialized the scoreboard with 0. Then at the last, You can see that print the score S1. We have to print the score S1. So we have to print S1 dot get score get. So we have to run and execute the code whether it is correct or not or something fault here. Here you can see that the code is 110% correct. We have created a class, we have score as private, store the score, add a method get score, then we have create the object name as scoreboard and initializes with the value 0, then we have print the S1. So in this line of code you can see that class we have made scoreboard name as init function with a score parameter. Here you can see that inside parentheses these are the parameters given. These are the basic things I have told you in the previous lectures, but for your better knowledge, I am telling to you. We have used the add an init function with the score parameter. Here you can see that score parameter and score in the private variable. Then we have called a method get score and return the private score means the self dot score. Then we have created an object scoreboard name with initialization with value 0. Then we have to print the value of S1. So the output is 0. So because the output is 0, why you can ask why the output is 0? Why? Because we have initialized the value with the 0. That's why the answer is 0. Here you can see that the output is 0. So this is the output for this question. So I have covered all the topics by my side. So this is the 30 days hard challenge for me or for not the challenge because this is for you. That's why I will make one more video where I will cover all the possible means asked questions, MCQ based and the coding based questions for your better practice. I will make a single video more for you for your better practice. I will find the most important top notch best questions for my side for your better practice. So thank you for the today's session. So I hope that I will back soon with the challenges, coding challenges questions.